If you're my wife and you're saying something I did or something I said made you feel hurt or made you feel upset or made you angry or made you frustrated, as your husband, nothing that I do am I ever trying to make you feel hurt, frustrated, upset, or
Yes.
angry. I don't mind apologizing for that because that's not my intention. I don't get why people struggle to apologize for things that aren't their intention. Like I
Well,
can separate, okay,
Well, I guess it really depends on what the situation is, because some people, you know, women in particular, when it comes to their feelings, as opposed to just letting it be known and stating, like, hey, this is how you made me feel. And then you acknowledge, okay, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't want to make you feel that way. This is what I meant. What they usually want to do after that is operate under the assumption that the way you made them feel is still how you meant it. And I'm just like, okay, see, that's a problem for me because you told me how it made you feel, and I acknowledged that it made you feel that way. And I said, no, that was not my intention. I apologize for making you feel that way. This is what I meant, and this is what I was trying to convey. And a lot of women that I've dealt with are like, okay, yeah, but I still feel the same way about what you said. So I'm going to treat you from now on with a set of consequences that match what I feel. And I'm going to completely ignore what you meant. And I'm going to completely ignore your intentions. And I'm just going to go off of how I feel about it. And that's just it. And that's where a lot of situations come in. And I feel like you're doing this conversation a little bit of an injustice by not mentioning that part too, because there is a culture of this behavior now where people are saying that your intentions, what the person meant to do, what they meant to convey, the what they were trying to present to you is completely irrelevant to your feelings. Your feelings trump the intention, it trumps the person's actual meaning. Even if they clarify how you feel is way more important than what they said and what they meant. And you can override what they meant by saying that you feel a certain way, and that's it. That's the end of discussion. You feel that way, so that's what they meant, and that's it. There's no more discussion. So now I get to treat you how I feel you were treating me, even though that was not your intention at all. Like you had no intention to make me feel that way. I have decided that you did have that intention now because I feel that way, and that's it. There's no going back now. And that's where things get a little twisted. So you are correct. I do agree with him in saying that if somebody tells you that you made them feel some type of way and it was not your intention to make them feel that type of way, acknowledge it and apologize for making them feel that way and then clarify. But after you do that, if that person still decides like, well, you did apologize and you said your intentions weren't this, but I still feel like it was, so oh well, this is what I feel, that's what it's gonna be, then you got a whole nother problem on your hands because you did your part at that point. You did your part, you stated your claim, you made your intentions be known. They made a conscious decision to completely ignore that and override your intentions and treat you poorly anyway. And that's on them. So I feel like if you do that, if you acknowledge how you made them feel and apologize for it and clarify, whatever comes after that, if they still got an attitude, and fuck them. Like they, that's their problem.